All right, so there it is, $1 million. Here goes a bunch of thumbs downs. But in all seriousness, there's a reason why I said we're searching $1 million. That's because this person sent me these to review. Or not review, but to try to evaluate and get a value. Now, I'm not going to put a value up along the process, but I am going to put up a value at the end. The person that sent me these sent me an awesome little mail surprise. He sent me some really awesome stuff. But in talking to him, he said he didn't want any credit. And so I'll just quickly show you all the gifts he sent me, along with these, which is kind of a project to find out how much they're worth. And then potentially either I or maybe somebody else would be interested in buying them. I think they would be awesome to have personally, and or for the coin grab bags. Now, obviously, I think they're awesome in general. So I would probably want to keep a lot of them. But he sent me a whole bunch of coins. He sent me some copper, something super cool, which is a A&W token for free ice cream. That is so cool. And we have A&W here. I don't know if everybody out there does, but it's kind of like a hamburger joint. And they also obviously serve A&W root beer. Sent me this silver dime. A very nice penny. I think it's uncirculated 2020, which we don't know how many of these will get made, so those could be quite significant in the future. Sent me all these awesome copper rounds, just absolutely incredible copper rounds, which I'm a fan of anyway. Not for their value, but because they're just unique. They're obviously worth money because they're copper, but I just think these ones specifically, not because of their value. Again, these are iconic coin designs. That's the Buffalo, Peace Dollar, Mercury Head Dime, or Liberty Head Dime, Buffalo Nickel, Standing Liberty Quarter design, and Walking Liberty or American Silver Eagle. Those are so cool. So thank you. You know who you are. Those are incredible and will make an awesome addition to my collection, which I do have a collection of coppers as well. And I might have sent you one back. You just don't know until you get the mail. And the copper I sent you is very us related. You know who you are. Oh, cool. Oh, and he sent me this is a Ohio State quarter, but there's an error on it where the mint actually punched it. It's got an actual issue on the rim. So it came straight out of a mint roll, and it's got an issue where it looks like it may have got crimped or pressed. These are awesome though. Uncirculated coins, just beautiful, beautiful coins. Is this a 2020? If that's a 2005 uncirculated. Super awesome. Seriously though, thank you so much. I will absolutely cherish these, and so will my kids. I know that was part of it, was to give these to my kids and so, man. If you don't know, where have you been? The Ike, my favorite coin. Thank you so much. You know who you are. And let's get right into this $1 million search. Oh, these coins are so awesome. I've already seen them all. I opened this up and looked through all these, but I love these copper coins. These are so cool. And, you know, copper is valuable, but to me, these are iconic because of the coin designs on the front of them. And they're just incredible. And for that reason, they'll never leave my possession. Hopefully, my kids will cherish them as much as I do. And one day, copper will be worth as much as silver. But they'll still stay in my collection, nonetheless. Thank you so much for that. Now, look at that. Isn't that incredible? It's $1,000 from Germany in 1910. 1910, $1,000, 1,000 marks. It's incredible, just incredible. And we have this is actually modern currency. I know this is worth about $7, U.S. conversion. But look at that. Isn't their currency beautiful in Jamaica? It's just beautiful. We've got a 5 mark, and this one's in incredible condition from 1917, you know, World War I. Think about that. It's insanity. Insanity how old this stuff is and in so good of condition. I'm just showing you all of these, and I will give you a value at the end of what they're all worth. Let's hope they're worth 1 million, like the title says. This is Belgium. 5 francs. That's super cool. Super cool. France. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. World War I. You've got the soldier there. No, this is World War II. 1944. 10 francs, which in France is D francs. And beautiful. Imagine what that looked like uncirculated. Just imagine how much color. Just an incredible note. Just incredible. Now, a lot of foreign notes, modern foreign notes, are not worth a ton of money. They're worth their face value, equivalent to US dollars. Now, these, however, are super old and are, this is Vietnam, I believe, or Cambodia or somewhere along those lines. That's interesting. What's on the back of that? You've got the soldier with the AK-47, so yeah, could be Vietnam. And then you've got the bridge, and you've got some mills of some sort, some silos. Super beautiful though. I assume that would be, I'm assuming, but I could be wrong. I was thinking Asia, but I see there's a communistic party symbol there, the sickle and hammer. Could be anything. Super cool nonetheless. And then we've got a 100 Vietnamese dong. That's so cool. And this guy's father, I say guy, this individual's father, I'm trying not to give any tells on who it was, served in the Vietnam War. And so these could have come from his father. They could have came from him. He said he also picked up a lot of this stuff in his time in the military. Venezuela. That's another, that's more like $20. 20 Bolivares, 1992. So that's pretty recent, actually. Look at this. 1 mark. Incredible. Absolutely mint condition. Unbelievable. 1920. Post-World War I. 1920. Just an incredible coin. Or dollar. And it's actually got a stamp on it. You know, like an anti-counterfeiting measure there. That's just... The camera will never pick it up quite like I can see it. But man, that's so cool. And I already know these are worth some dollars. Like a couple dollars a piece. Now you got to think too, in like post-war Germany, their currency was being burnt because it was so devalued. They used it as firewood. But today, the ones that survived in this condition, in my opinion, they're worth way more than what they sell for. They're just so cool. These range from about $2 to $5 on eBay, the 2 marks, and this one is about that same price range, and they're incredible. But yeah, I've seen a lot of this stuff before, but never in this condition. Some of these are just beautiful. Now, obviously, you can see them on eBay and stuff, but this is incredible. It's got that one corner fold, but other than that, this thing is from the mint. 1922, 5,000. Again, they had to print notes of this denomination because it took that many of them to buy a loaf of bread. Here's another 5,000, same thing. Just incredible. Look at just the money that they spent on ink. I mean, I complain about printing shipping labels, and they were doing this on every dollar. Millions, if not billions or trillions. I think this is Greece. Very cool. Very cool. It's got a little bit of wear and tear on it. 1954. Just incredible. And now here are those same 2 marks, but circulated. But it's still so incredible to see them. You know, so many of these are just burnt. All the same, 1920s. So cool. It's beautiful. Super, super cool. We've got a 5, 2, another 2, 19, what year is this? 1937, so approaching World War II. Or during their World War II. We weren't quite in it yet. 37. They were definitely ramping up for that period. Now here's 2 marks in a different era, 1914, so before the 1920s, this is what they looked like. before World War One, I think, even. Beautiful, just incredible. Look at this. Look at France. Always France. I'm telling you, French. The iconic American silver eagle is based off of a French coin. And they are really good with all of their currency and their money. They're just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, we've got some more German. This is older German, 1924. 10 marks. 10 more. 10 more. And what is this? 25 Millarden. 25 milliarden. I wonder if that's a million marks. I don't know. 1924. It's incredible. It's so cool. It's history. Maybe that's 25 cents in German. I don't know. Here's Vietnam. 5 dong. Just look how beautiful their currency is. You know, we kind of had the boring greenbacks, and these people had these incredible works of art. 5 Vietnamese. 100 Vietnamese dollars. Now, if you have the 1 or the 20, I think they were silver and gold coins back before the Vietnam War. It's incredible. My uncle, who is really one of the veterans closest to me, I had heard he's still living, but he gives me so much, and he's so awesome. And you know, being a veteran myself, I understand they're not talking about, you know, what you experienced, but he was there, and I think he had a pretty rough go. But I think he had a bunch of Vietnamese currency when he came home, but I think it's just I don't know if he still has it or not. Look at that. Venezuela's got some good currency too. Very cool. Here's that. 92. And we've got another one here. Super cool. So cool. I just can't get over how beautiful this stuff is. And I haven't looked at it all. I haven't seen this one yet. 1923 million marks. It's insane. It's insanity. And then we've got here a Thomas de la Rue Company Limited, London, printed this. Vietnamese currency, I think it's somewhere in Asia. Very cool, nonetheless. So cool. We got another French coin. I think this is the 20s. No, 1944. $1. That's cool. So cool. This collection is incredible. Luxembourg. Luxembourg's like the richest country in the whole world. 10 francs. Per capita. They're tiny. It's a tiny, 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 tiny nation. Probably the size of, I don't even know if they're as big as the state I live in. These are so awesome. You know who you are. That they're so awesome, and to value these is so difficult. The historical significance of these notes is mind-boggling to me. I should have been keeping a running total of the face value here, but we've got quite a bit of it. 5 Reichs banknote, which is a mark. So cool. This is incredible. To think this was funding the war machine that was. What is this? One-sided. 100 million marks. 100 million marks. 100 million marks. 1923. Again, their currency was so devalued that they had to print. So this is a video of a multi-million-dollar face value. And then here's a 10,000 marks. 10,000. And then $1 million bill. USA. That's why I called the video what I'm calling it. But there's way over $1 million in face value. It's just incredible. So cool. Now I'm going to get a value on these, and I'm going to do a conclusion, and I will let you know exactly whether it's via a face-to-face conversation or a a banner, whatever the case may be here. But super incredible to be able to handle this, and imagine who could have possibly handled it through its lifetime. It's kind of like I got another great gift from a YouTuber named Rob Sultan. I helped him get over 1,000 subscriptions, and he sent me his pocket piece as a gift, and the coin is incredible. But the fact that he sent me his good luck charm, it's incredible too. So if you're not already, go check out Rob's channel. But I'm going to do some work, and I'm going to get a value, and I will be right back. All right, well, I've done my research. It took a while. This is a lot of notes to go through. It's quite the stack. And I'm being delicate with them because they've definitely survived the test of time, and I don't want them to fall apart in Tom's hands. So I have literally done quite a bit of research, and the best source I've found so far to get actual values is eBay. eBay is not always my favorite place to go because the values can be, one person really wants it and he pays $8, and another person doesn't really care, so he pays 50 cents. So I've found that the majority of these notes range in value from $2 to $15. And the ones being uncirculated obviously being the most valuable. However, some of them, like this one, are live currency, and this one is basically $6.96 US, because it is a live currency and it is in the conversion from US to Jamaican. So that's it's kind of neat, except for the fact that it's worth like 7 cents on the dollar, right? I mean, that's not, you wouldn't think that would be the case, especially when their currency, they're more proud of it than we are, except for now, obviously our money is beautiful. Now it goes to another thing. So in looking at this currency, I just watched a recent video put out by Rob Sultan, who also sent me an incredible gift for helping him reach 1,000 subscribers. He sent me his good luck charm. He sent me his pocket piece, and I don't want to get off on that subject because I'm still just like unbelief and disbelief, and have here lately been truly humbled by so many, and blessed by all of you. So for the person who sent me this currency, I just want to say thank you so much for all the gifts you included, and I might have sent you a small token of my appreciation back. And Rob, thank you so much for the gift you sent me. I'm just still blown away by that. I'm putting an estimate, okay, to get back to the subject of this video. I'm putting an estimated value, and it's going to be like the Antiques Roadshow, because it's not fair to the individual who's holding it for me to give a matter-of-fact value, because I'm not an expert. But based on what I've researched and my time spent on eBay, I'm going to estimate this collection would be worth between $90 and $150. Now, I may have missed something in searching these. There may be some that are worth more than I gave them credit for, but I'm estimating somewhere between $90 and $150. Now, the value, I think, for me personally, I think if this was my collection that I worked so hard to put together, there's no way I could sell it for $150. I don't think I could sell it at all. But if I was to buy this collection, I would estimate it to be worth about $150, and I would probably offer about $100. Not saying that only because I know there's human error, and I may overestimate it, and I may be underestimating it, but given that, that's probably where I would be. Now, if you were looking at it at home, what value would you give it based on what I've showed you? And please, if I'm way off, let me know. And I encourage viewer participation in this, because I am no way an expert when it comes to currency. In fact, I am a jack of all trades and a master of none. But if you've seen all these currencies when I went through, you'll see, I mean, these marks are impeccable. There's this five mark that is just incredible stuff from 1917, and it survived this long. Now this one I think is worth about $7 based on what I'm seeing, but I might be way off. So with that, please let me know in the comments below what you think this collection's worth. If you'd be interested in procuring this collection, I could probably arrange that. And just obviously, be mindful that the person who this belongs to is going to be reading the comments. So please be fair and don't make any silly lowball offers, because I do have a reasonable estimate of what I think it's worth, and I'm so grateful just to have had the opportunity to go through all of this, over $1 million in currency. So good luck, God bless, and I'll see you on the next one.